Is it better or no? Hi. Do we have audio now or no? Yay! Thank you. Thank you for telling me so quickly, Elizabeth, so we could resolve it. Oh, I'm glad you were listening. It was really good. Did you look it up online to see where it was, maybe? I don't know if you can do that. Most products. Hi, Stargazer. Most products you can do that. Let's see. Okay, it's Yasso. Yasso. I think. Yeah. So let's see what happens if I type in my zip code. Yeah. So if you Google find Yasso near me, the website comes up. I didn't pay attention to what the website was called. It's yasso.com. On yasso.com, you can find it. Hi. I know, right? That makes me want to listen to the Golden Candy song, but it's only on. I left my DJ phone in my bag. Yeah. Yasso.com has the ability to find them. They're good. If they weren't good, I wouldn't have. They didn't pay me to direct you to their website. They were just hella good. Oh, my gallbladder can handle it. Yeah. Gallbladder friendly ice cream, not ice cream, frozen yogurt. My portfolio is interesting. I'm like, my hair is wet. It's making my dress wet. Hi. I love that I was talking about that by myself, Eric. I didn't know somebody asked me. I just washed my hair. Oh yeah. I'm supposed to be using something. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to be using to dye my hair. I forgot. Hi. I'm really not. Oh yeah, speaking of something that I do that I've never seen anyone else do. I got myself celery juice. Straight ass celery juice. 100% celery juice. Oh, there's some lemon juice. to stabilize it. Okay, it's lemon juice and celery juice, but it's not like a lemonade. It's legit just like, does it even taste like lemon? Let's see. Does it smell like lemon? No, it smells like parsley, but it's celery. Oh my god, babe. What? I just called the chat babe. I have never done that. Oh, I can taste the lemon. Woo! Do I like the way that this tastes? Yes. But notice the pause. I like the taste because of what it is, but I don't know that this tastes good. It tastes like freaking celery juice, which is not just celery juice, but sour celery juice with lemon. What the Oof. Okay, so the trick to this is just chug it. It's like you've chugged worse, right? So just chug it and then you're done. You're right. I'm right. I've never sipped this. You chug it in like 3 or 4 drinks and then it's over. And then you live happily ever after. This is only 30 calories. And there's 7 carbs, and I guarantee you it's like the most magical 7 carbohydrates ever. The sugar in celery. Ooh. The sugars of the celery plant. Mmm. Mmm. Oof. Thank you for the sunshine, Scott. Mmm. It tastes like parsley. Ha ha ha. This makes me want to tell the story about parsley in my smoothies. Wait, not smoothies. On my face. Parsley in my juice. I used to get fresh squeezed juice from this cafe, and I would pay $1 to add parsley. And they would give me like 3 cups of parsley juice. I mean, not 3 cups of parsley juice. They would give me 3 cups of whole parsley. Or like 3 cups of parsley put into the juicer. I could not even believe how much parsley they gave me. It was like a good deal on parsley if you bought it from the grocery store. So I was like telling the story because my ex looked at me hella crazy when he realized that the juices that I get didn't come with parsley and I added them. He looked at me crazy. Hi, Michelle. It's late. I hope you sleep well. I'm burping on celery juice. I have 1 drink of... Oh, if you thought the carrot turmeric orange juice was bad, wait until you get to the celery juice. Good night. I can definitely taste the lemon. That was the Suja cold pressed celery juice. And You're damn right. It was worth the experience. Oh, it says there's 6 stalks of celery. I didn't know it. I feel like this little readout is new because I've never noticed it. And I've been drinking these for frickin' years. They had a little readout. Like, what's the other one that has the readout on it? Okay, this says it has 6 ass stalks of celery and a 1 wedge of lemon. I keep on saying ass after celery. Okay. Wow. If that doesn't make you feel alive, nothing will. Oh, I don't need you to. No, Michelle, you don't need to scan that. I can guarantee you that celery and lemon is gonna be yes. I bet you of anything. There's 2 ingredients, celery and lemon. There's nothing else. And there's 7 carbs. So it's not too sweet. It's uh, how much salt? It couldn't be too salty. Where to go? Oh my God! It is too salty. Thank you, Michelle, for enlightening me. This has hella salt. But let me ask you, are you afraid of the salt in celery juice? No. Thank you for teaching me something. But also, look how I checked myself. I was like, I'm talking out of my bleep, and I don't really know this fact. And then I fact checked, and I found I was incredibly wrong. I don't mind being wrong. It's refreshing. It's interesting. Why would I think I was right is the better question when I'm wrong. Miss Know-It-All. Okay. But one thing I will say, like I just exhibited, if I'm not sure of what I'm talking about, I'll go double check myself because I ain't trying to misinform people. Celery juice is salty as bleep, apparently. Thank you, Michelle. That doesn't feel salty. It just feels like a step in the right direction. Oh, well, that's a mandala. But usually I have this. What? I stopped taking my vitamins and they went bad. I should buy more. I should have bought more during that stupid sale where they try to make you buy anything. A mandala is a circular thingy. It's supposed to symbolize something. I'm a hack. Let's ask. What do mandalas mean? What do mandalas represent? Represent mandala. Okay. Bro, I told you the mandalas represented something. Oh, damn it. Okay. A mandala, Sanskrit for circle, represents the universe, wholeness. Damn. The universe. Wait, let's backtrack. A mandala. A mandala Sanskrit for circle represents the universe, wholeness, and the journey to enlightenment. I'm sorry. The journey to pronouncing the word enlightenment correctly. Hi. Wee, Sanskrit Christmas! Oh, Lord. Do I have any oh, I don't know where my mandala dress is. I actually had a dress that was purple mandalas, and it was beautiful. In fact, the mandalas were tactfully placed for the female form, and it was like mandala, mandala, mandala. I don't know where that dress is, but anyway. It wasn't the most comfortable one anyway. Go out on a date or something? What do you mean? Thank you. I'm glad that we got to learn what mandalas represented together. I have to remember that, especially my reaction. Oh my god. Okay. No, I'm actually not. My hair's wet. Oh, and my dress is wet from my hair. Oh my god. What in God's name? I should might want to just change this dress. This is kind of weird. Oh. Yeah, the queen of weird over here cares about looking weird. I'm looking for another dress. What is this dress? That's short. Oh my god. Ooh, I just remember what dress I was wearing earlier. I remember. Blah. I gave up. No, it just looks terrible all wet. It's kind of floppy and not very nicely shapen anyway, honestly. It's not flattering exactly. But wet, it just looks. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. But I can count on my hand the times that I've come to a YouTube live with wet hair, really. It's been winter during all of my YouTube live life so far. Little birdie. Always. Okay. I forgot it. Oh, I'm gonna change my dress. I gotta find my dress first. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans won't calm, you play this. When the fires will subside, you play this. Everything will work out fine. This is my song. A robot is singing. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans will come, you play this. When the fires won't subside, you play this. Everything will work out. What song, Leela? Thank you. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans won't call, you play this. When the fires won't subside, you play this. Everything will work out fine. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans won't come, you play this. When the fires won't subside, you play this. Everything will work out fine. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans won't come, you play this. When the fires will subside, you play this. Everything will work fine. If you want to hear my own voice without AI, you can go deep in this channel. I should make a playlist for y'all. Me freestyling, off key as hell. without AI. It's like a lot. Where is my man's? When the world was to war, you play this. When the oceans were gone, you play this. When the fires will subside, you play this. Everything will work out fine. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans will come, you play this. When the fires will subside, you play this. Everything will work out fine. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans won't come, you play this. When the fires will subside, you play this. Everything will work out fine. When the world wants to war, you play this. When the oceans every time, like almost every time it says oceans, I want to say fire. Some fiery. Okay. This is my song. I'm going to release this album tomorrow. You can thank Seraph for that. Thank you, Seraph, wherever you are. I'm taking a picture. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be so much rain. I have to take a picture of a very beautiful flower in my garden and then add it to the album cover. And then the album cover is done. And all the tracks there have been done for holidays. And I'm going to put Trans What on this album, even though it's not supposed to be there. Trans What has its whole ass album. But I have hair in my mouth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Trans What is a whole ass album, but there's only one track done, and it's the same vibe as the rest of the album, the exact same vibe. So yeah. Also, I have 9 or 10 other albums finished besides My Mom Sews Bell Bottoms Straight. The real name of the album is My Mom Hates Bell Bottoms, but I don't want to drop the H word. And this album title is more creative, or like, so the first title, My Mom Hates Bell Bottoms, it's just a sentence and it's kind of like whatever. But the second title that I actually chose describes what my mother does because she hates bell bottoms. Which is a bigger deal than just talking about negativity in the world. So, And it's a 70s tribute album for sure. Unsaid. And it's not exact it's my version of like 70s influenced music. And also, it wasn't just the 70s, really vague, which I'm not connected to whatsoever, really, that made me make this album. It was my dad sending me some really weird keyboard music that sounded like 30-year-old keyboard music. It was like really disco-esque. And so it was my dad sending me some weird music from his keyboard that inspired this whole ass vibe for like 2 albums. Anyway, for what that's worth. It is it's 10:30. It's 10 ass 30. I keep on saying ass in the middle. It's 10 ass 30. Oh no. I'm going to release this album tomorrow. The My Mom Sews Bell Bottoms Straight album. That album title is so much better than the first one. Anyway. Whoa, Chicky Ricky. Futuristic happenings. So, like, I have to party for 3 hours to get where you are in the future. I bought hella food at the grocery store and it was still a reasonable price. Thank you, Trader Joe's. Sometimes I buy like high ticket items and my bill it reflects that as I'm walking out with my groceries, but a lot of time I spend like 40 or 60 bucks and I get fooded down. I'm like walking away with my giant ass amount of food and I'm hella proud because not everyone does it like that. Knowing how to grocery shop is hella important unless you're so rich money isn't an object. Oh. It's an object of a freaking let's go to the Mediterranean this summer. Let's spend the fall in Paris. ah. I I used to not like the summertime. Now I like the summertime, but there's people that like travel globally to avoid seasons. Wow. Let's avoid the summer by traveling somewhere where it's not summer. Anyway, there's my 1% fantasy scenario exploration of the 1% scenarios. The scenarios of the 1%. Okay. Let's bleep, bleep, bleep. And bleep, 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 bleep. Sorry. I'm traumatized by the Blapstein files. Let's talk about something else. Oh. Bleep? What bleep? Oh, cozy bleeps? Wait, the past? You have to go to California for the past. Bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep. You will never think of you will never think of certain dairy products ever the same ever again. Ah! Sigh. Thank you, Babo. Nice to see you again. I hope nobody ruined dairy products for you besides the cows. Am I blind? If I was blind, all this intense eye contact would be an interesting relic of when I could see. No, I'm not blind. Thank you for asking. Oh, why? Ooh, chicken. LOL. Bro, you think I play that? I only do caffeine crashes. Oh, I do crashes from my romantic relationships because mm. What kind of crashes? Coffee crash, romance crash. Is that it? Wow. I guess I have a, like clockwork, I have premenstrual psychosis. Does that count as a crash? Like an epic mental crash? Yeah, but like I didn't do anything but be a woman. I don't know, if I were a man, would I still have premenstrual psychosis once a month? Just because? Maybe, but mine's premenstrual for certain. Wait, what was the exact wording? Okay, I found my crash. It was, your crash is gonna be awful? What was it? Your crash is gonna suck. Yes, my premenstrual psychosis crash out. It will suck. Thankfully, I don't put myself through any other crashes besides coffee and romance. I need to reaffirm that. Not my crashy romance life, but what I first just said. Okay. Did I mention being schizophrenic during this broadcast? Perhaps I have not. Hello, everyone. I'm schizophrenic. I don't think anyone really gets it in my life either. Like, like y'all don't take me seriously, but this bleep is bananas. I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about everyone I know. Thankfully, I'm not in this. Well, okay. How do I say this? Oh, I'm usually the voice of reason in my life, which really says something. I mean, if we're grading on a spectrum, I'm usually the one trying to keep it together as opposed to like going off the deep end willingly. So that's good. Oh wait, is that good? Is it good that the schizophrenic girl is the one who tries to keep it together the most? Well, the schizophrenia doesn't have to define you. Wee! Wait, Or wait, I said the schizophrenia doesn't have to define you, and I'm like, or does it? I don't know. Well, it doesn't have to like. Well, okay, it can define you, take away your whole life, and then you can just chill, I guess. I mean, what is that? I don't know. I'm trying to like, I'm not trying to downplay it, but no, actually, I don't. I was just saying, in my life, I'm the one who tries to chill the most. So no, I don't need psych meds. I do quite well attempting to chill. Plus, like, those have a lot of side effects, bro. And they don't really work. If they really worked, why are like people still going all psycho all the time? I mean, they work if you do the work with them, but why don't you just do the work without them? That's what I'm doing. So, yeah. I don't feel like I need something to take me away from my own emotions, thoughts, or reactions, no matter what my emotions, thoughts, or reactions are. And actually, the schizophrenia is super predictable. I mean, what your intrusive thoughts actually suggest you do can be incredibly variable, but it's still the same BS on a reel. And as soon as you identify the BS as it arrives, you can literally just put your schizophrenia to bed. You're talking about needing psych meds. I just said put yourself to bed. That's you're doing what the psych meds do without the chemical blap. So, if you find yourself particularly agitated, you need to take it down a billion notches, just like what those pills do. So, if you can do for yourself and be accountable for your own thoughts, emotions, and reactions, if you're walking around being responsible for your thoughts, reactions, and emotions, then what you're on the right track. Whether or not you're freaking schizo or not, you're on the right track. uh, yeah. Amen, Jesse. I mean, don't put yourself in relationships where you feel like the other person is capable of that. Please don't. However, however, what? You crazy bleep. Uh, how about we do as I say thing and not do as I did? I have legit been I don't know if that's law. No, that's law. That's some weird ass, like, I don't know. Some people are crazy and you can't trust them. And you shouldn't be in relationships with them. That being said, what is unconditional love? That's a beautiful question in your heart. If you find yourself unconditionally loving crazy people who you can't trust not to bleep you, you have to take a step back and ask yourself what's really important in life. You loving this person or you living a good life and being able to feel safe? Spoiler alert, you feeling safe and like the people you're with aren't going to do anything terrible to you is the most important thing in the world, not just being in love or unconditionally loving people. And this is a crappy lesson to learn, especially if you can just unconditionally love and just like leave it at that instead of having any level of self-preservation. Where does unconditional love end and self-preservation begin? You really have to, you gotta know when to fold them, know when they're gonna fold you into the ground and say it's your fault. You do to get the hell away from the table. Never think about the table realistically, and you're done gambling. Okay. There's Magikarp. Dude, they have Magikarp in Pokemon Unite and it's funny. It's not realistic. It can defend itself. It is kind of realistic in the way that it's pathetic, and if you don't have support for your Magikarp, the you're gonna lose. But I almost feel like I'm cheating when I know how to support the Magikarps in Pokemon Unite. You basically feed the Magikarp, the wild Pokemon, and then you get a Gyarados hella fast. I love it when sometimes this. Oops, sorry. Sometimes the Magikarps, they even might be bots. So I might be mad at people, but it's just bots, maybe. Anyway, sometimes the Magikarps don't realize that you're trying to feed them, and you like try to feed them a experience, and they're just flopping that way. They're like flop, 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 and you're like, no, bro, come take this, and they're like flop, flop, flop. But most of the time, the Magikarpers are hip because it's hard to get to the Gyarados. It really is. I don't even try. I don't play that. I mean, I don't. I know how to do it, but if you don't get support from you're screwed, and it's so annoying. Anyway, I'm talking about Pokemon Unite. I don't know why it's a dying game. It really is. But anyway, usually the Magikarpers are really hip and they're like desperately trying to become a Gyarados. So they notice when I'm feeding them, and I will feed them all of it. I will give them everything, and then I'll have a giant ass Gyarados, and it's cool. And I know that they know that I'm super cool, and I know how to play that game, and I'm like a master. I really am like. I'm really bleeping good at that game. As I say about how good I am at that game, one of my exes introduced me to this game, and I didn't really have much interest in playing anything else. And they kept on trying to get me into other games, and I got stuck on Pokemon Unite and Fortnite and Stardew Valley, and I was done. And I remember like wanting to play Pokemon Unite, wanting to play Pokemon Unite, wanting to play Pokemon Unite, or wanting. I think it was just Pokemon. I was in the only Pokemon Unite mode type situation. At some point, they were like, "Why don't you play any other games?" And I was like, "Why do I want to?" It was. I realized that they played games in a different style than I did. They would start one game, play it half-ass, get bored, and then go look at other games. Instead of playing the hell out of one game and getting like incredibly good at it. I didn't really realize people had different gaming styles. I mean, I knew some people just sucked and didn't care. But but I didn't realize how obsessive and like beat the game type of thing I am. Like, I want to go to the end. I got to be the very best. I'm not playing anything else. Da 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 da. I'm freaking locked in. I'm autistic and I'm focused and I don't want to do anything else. Wait, we changed songs. God bless the USA. Okay. This is your chakras. Your chakras. And this is a mandala. And I should learning what a mandala was today makes me want to like fill in all the white space. I have the stuff to fill in the white space. I've just like given up on life. My bad. Hi. Is Anubis gonna cash me out? Oh, I forgot we could do this. I'm all breathing hard. I'm like a weirdo. Okay. Do 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 do. Do do do. I forgot that I could do this. We just started a goal. Are we motivated? Oh, what song do we want? I do have Tourette's. Did you see me tick out when I said cash? Wait, I don't think I have Tourette's. As I have tics. I don't know if that means I have Tourette's or if I just have tics. I rep the Tourette's flag though. Yay, we made the goal. Yay, we already made the goal. Thank you, Scott. Yay. That tickled me. I'm on that super chat. Thank you. What? Boy, I'm from the streets. Yay! Thank you, Cheeky Ricky. Cash error, cash. He's like, it's only $2. And I'm like, I'm from the streets. You don't know what $2 means to girls like me. I didn't mean to call you boy. Are you a man? Thank you for the sunshine, sir, man, mister. Thank you for taking me to Funky Town and almost Arkansas minimum wage, y'all. Yay. Oh my gosh. Squirrel! The squirrel song! I want to listen to the squirrel song. I left my DJ phone in my backpack. Let me go get it. Okay. Hi, my live stream glitched. I'm glad I noticed that, or I'm glad I did that before I left. I'm gonna go get my other DJ phone. I have to get my other phone for the squirrel song. Squirrel song. Squirrels. Thank you. I'll be right back.
You miss me.
Oh, what happened? Is this a different song?
You miss me.
There's two different songs. Wow.
You miss me. You say you miss me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do with that feeling? You miss me. You miss me. Use me. You miss me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? And what are you gonna do? You miss me. You miss me. You say you miss me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you going to do? What are you gonna do with that feeling? You miss me. You miss me. You say you miss me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you going to do? What you miss me. You miss me. You say you miss me.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you
Say.
gonna do about it?
Tomorrow I'll get the better lighting out. Just for you, chicken. My phone's about to die. Oh my god. Is it plugged in? Oh my god. No.
You miss me. You miss me.
Ah, it's not plugged. Oh, I forgot it.
You say
That's funny.
you miss me.
I forgot I unplugged it at the wall when I left.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
Okay.
do about it?
My phone got down to 5%. OMG. I forgot how amazing this song is. It's an alternate, and it's better than the real version of this song. Jar Jar, did you notice that? I blew my own mind, to be honest. Anyway. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, I got a boo-boo. I used a wet towel as a pot holder, like a hot pan, for a hot pan, and I burned the hell out of my thumb. Can't really see it, but oh my god. This is my floppy, sloppy dress that was wet, but I just was just gonna, I let it dry apparently. Oh, it's time for the squirrel song, bro. This song is called, are you serious? It's not real, are you serious?
Who's connected? Ready to connect.
It's called Get Squirrely off the Get Catty album. Oh, I screwed that up high.
Connected to 606.
Here we go.
If you let me in, if you let me if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely, nuts, 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 acorns. We could get squirrely, nuts, nuts, nuts. If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely, nuts, 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 acorns. We could get squirrely, nuts, nuts, nuts. If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your treehouse.
Thank you. Effect.
We could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, get squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely, nuts, 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 acorns. We could get squirrely, nuts, nuts, nuts.
That's good to hear, Scott.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your treehouse, we could get squirrely.
you for more
Squirrely, squirrely.
sunshine.
We could get squirrely. Nuts, 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 acorns. If you let me in.
Yeah.
If you let me in. If you let me into your tree house, I could get squirrely. Squirrely. Squirrely, squirrely.
Squirrely.
Nuts, nuts, nuts,
Nuts.
acorns.
Squirrely. Did I block? Oh no. Bum, bum, bum.
If you let me in. If you let me in. If you let me into your tree house,
You could get squirrely.
get squirrely. Squirrely, squirrely. Could get squirrely.
Nuts, nuts, nuts.
Acorns.
Acorns.
Nuts, nuts.
Bum, 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 bum. That's interesting, Chicky Ricky.
If you let me
I don't usually
in,
read the messages unless I'm bored.
get squirrely.
I'm hella fast.
Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns. Acorns. We can get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. If you let me in.
Thank you, yeah.
If you let me in.
Thank you for getting
If
squirrely.
you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely.
Thank you, Johnny.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely.
Squirrelier. Thank you, highly game worthy for the gold coin. Thank you, Mitch. Hi, man. Oh.
If you let me
Squirrels.
if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. 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 We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, your tree house. We could get squirrely. We could get squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, 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 acorns, acorns,
Acorn. Acorn.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Nuts, 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 acorns. We could get squirrely.
Thank you. These are my songs. I'm DJ PinkMoonLust. Thank you, highly game worthy. Squeaky bleep. Thank you for the gifts.
If you let me into your tree house, you could get squirrely. You could get squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. You could get squirrely. Nuts, 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 acorns.
Acorn.
You could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Nuts, nuts,
Yes,
nuts,
God.
acorns.
I love that video that I made. Thank you. Thank you, Gooning, for your life. For the chili.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, 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 we could get squirrely. Nuts, 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 acorns, we could get squirrely.
Thank you for following me on Spotify. Nuts. 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 Nuts.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, 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 we could get squirrely. Nuts, acorns, we could get squirrely.
Thank you, Six. Are you an animator? Nuts. Nuts. Thank you, Jacob.
If you let me, if you let me, if you let me into
This song is called
your tree,
Get Squirrely.
we could get squirrely.
It's on the We Could Get Catty album. Interestingly,
We could get squirrely.
it's not released though, but it'll be happening. Yay! The vocals are AI. I don't want the AI to have my own vocals if I wanted to. Oh!
We could get squirrely.
Thank you, Scott. Yay! Thank you for helping me get my goals a bunch. Yay! Thank you, Effect. That would be cool. I think I know how to let y'all see my screen. That's actually a good idea. Cause the other day I spent 7 hours doing that. That would have been cool if y'all could see me go at that for 7 hours. Apparently I do everything I do obsessively. Like I'm just one of those types of person who like goes extra, like obsessive addictive personalities. I don't know. Thank you. Cajun form. Squirrely. Squirrely. No, I'm not Steve. YouTube does not give you that.
Women should have confidence.
But damn.
She acts like she's made of gold and candy. Gold and candy. She's made of gold and candy. She's made of
Yeah, that sounds cool.
She acts like she's made of gold and candy because she's made of gold and candy.
Are you repeating something I said earlier, Scott? I'm confused. I make these songs with AI using my lyrics.
I know women should have confidence, but damn, she acts like she's made of gold and candy. Gold and candy. She's made of gold and candy. She's made of gold and candy. She acts like she's made of gold and candy.
Meow.
Gold and candy. Candy.
The song that goes meow is the We Could Get Catty. The We Could Get Catty album has Get Squirrely, We Could Get Catty, and then I hit it like just 3 tracks for a full length album. Hooray! And I'll be releasing that like as a plan sometime in the next couple weeks. I'm just gonna drop them all or schedule them all to be dropped. I have 10 of them. Just need to make the album art, but I already decided what the album art is going to be. And I have a new format I don't know if I'll need to do it. I did a new format to making album art that I really like. It looks better and it's easier for me. Well, I don't know if it looks better. I don't really care what it looks like. I mean, I care what it looks like, but it's supposed to look. I like that it looks juvenile. I have literally some album covers that are me looking derpy on purpose. I know that I look derpy, and that's why we're there. There's one where I have like food in my teeth and I'm like not a lot of food. There's the one album cover where I have a moderate amount of food in my teeth and I'm smiling like a lunatic and it's not that attractive. But I love it, you know. Also, I was genuinely happy in that moment. So, there's that. Anyway, Thank you, Effect. So my next 10 album covers are going to be pictures that I'm, as I say this, I'm like, oh, are we ready for tomorrow? Okay. The one thing about not wearing makeup is you legit have to like do something besides wear makeup to like make sure you look like you want to take 10 album covers tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna take pictures of myself with flowers in my garden. No, Scott. I had I I have a lot more faith in my AI projects. Um, I recently tried to re-engineer, and I set myself up for failure, a re-engineer track, or like, I tried to take the vocals off of an AI track and put my own vocals on it this week. And I set myself up for failure because I was doing a song that I didn't really know, and it was emotionally charged in the first place. And I made myself kind of miserable. And after about like 2 hours of trying, I realized nobody is paying me for this. And then I realized how no, Scott, nobody's paying me for that. Exactly. I do need practice. I probably need vocal training, but nobody's paying for that. And yeah, the difference between me and paid vocalists, or somebody paid them, or they have, yeah, anyway. And I'm not saying like, I just told people earlier, like, if you want to hear me sing, in fact, I need to make a playlist. I need to remember to do this. I need to make a playlist of me freestyle. It's all in my channel. There's a bunch of frickin' videos of me freestyling that they're pretty bad, but sorry. Okay, well, what do you want from me? Ah, I actually had aspirations to I could be quoted as saying that I'm only releasing tracks with my own vocals, but then I literally realized that I would be over here tweaking to hell for 7 to 12 hours for just one tiny piece of music. And like, if I wanted to do one of my 8 to 15-minute pieces of music, it would literally take me so many bleeping hours. And I think I was a little bit delusional for thinking that I could just do it if I wanted to do it. I literally tried. I'm not saying that I couldn't, but what I did say is nobody's paying me to tweak on 3 minutes of music for freaking hours. And I used to do that. Like, I used to by myself make beats, not beats, but I used to take samples from band labs and put it together for hour, I don't know how many, at least a couple hours of music that I did not make with AI before. As like, I had an origin. Like, I didn't just start with AI. Writing songs with my bleeping self. Anyway, I'm 36. uh, I got so frustrated the last time I tried to lay vocals. I realized that I didn't want to re-engineer an existing AI track in the way that I thought that I did, and that I would rather build something from the ground up around my vocals than try to put my vocals on anything. But I will say that if I wasn't alone in all my projects and literally like 2 seconds away from a schizophrenic breakdown and literally wanting to have like a tantrum and cry and like detach and like implode, I would definitely love to do that, but the truth of the matter is I am so dangling by oh, I said this the other day, and I shouldn't say it like a manifest or to like say that I always have to be this or it shouldn't be so fatalistic, but I could be quoted as saying that me hanging by a thread is generous. Like to say that I'm hanging by a thread is generous, and I often wish I had threads that I was hanging by, like the expression. That being said, what I really did is lean into my electronic music and realize how amazing it was, exactly how it was, and lean into storytelling and my own chakric fantasies. And honestly, I wanted to make music with my dad, but he is not really uh in the best headspace mentally. I literally, it was just like, back me on the guitar, homie. And he's like, not really there. So I did aspire to release some music with just my dad as the guitarist and me, but I really don't think that we're there as musicians. I'm not really, it is what it is, and we could surprise each other and get it together a lot more easier than I thought we would or did or could. But yeah, I actually have 6 hours of music that is ready besides the album covers. And I'm really proud of this. I mixed it. Most of it is mixed or not like it's mixed together, and occasionally on a couple tracks I mix some, but a lot of it is just AI tracks juxtaposed next to each other. And people get funny like AI is impersonal. You can make AI very intricate and very, I want to say the word unique, especially if you're talking about like chakras or like spiritual enlightenment or transcendentalism. Yes. Oh, that's an interesting reaction that I have. I'm very passionate about music, not just music, but sharing spiritual information. I'm a bit of a shaman. If anyone is a shaman, I am a shaman. But shamanism is funny. Like, what do shamans do? Shamans facilitate trances and transcendental spiritual states, and shamans go into trances and you can follow them or join them or just watch, I guess. But shamans dance. Hmm. What about Tantra, RJ? I love Tantra. Tantra R us. Oh, I am a Sagittarius. Sagittarius are the philosophers. Sagittarius are said to be amongst the most spiritual of the astrological signs. Sagittarius is the only member of the zodiac that has a weapon. Do you know what the weapon is said to be metaphorically, Scott? Wait, the bow, Scott. Sagittarius is the archer. Well, it's nice. Yeah, almost. The bow is said to be the words, our words, which the mind would qualify as our words, I guess. But the words are the bow. I remember when I learned that, I was like, whoa. Sorry, I blew raspberries at my own loyalty. Free spirited. I hope everyone's free spirited. Are you the fish Pisces? Are you saying that you're Pisces? Tricky Ricky, sorry if I forgot. Wait, the boat? The boat? I don't invite you to bleep me over. However, I'm not about to say that I haven't let a lot of people bleep me over in the past. And valiantly showed up to get bleeped over again. Not like surprised about it, but yeah. Okay. The oh. I started a goal and then my stream crashed. Damn! I like ahiagoed at the suggestion. Bro. I think I think I don't Yay, meow! Meow. What do you mean, Scott? Duh. This is my life. Well, yes, it is. I've had a good time tonight. Thank you for joining me. It feels hella late. How late is hella late? Okay, it is pretty friggin' late. Wow, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, I'm impressed. It's cold. Yeah, okay, tomorrow the high is supposed to be 52 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 52 degrees right now. Did they change it? Oh my god. Bro. Uh, no, okay, yeah, I was right. I was like, okay, it says 56 tomorrow. I was like, no way in hell it's gonna be 52. Oh! uh, hey, that was not. I love that you got more. I just tried to say it. I wonder what that word means in Japanese. Oh my god. Whoa, that's a tad bit bleeply. Bleeply. Oh my god, bro. Y'all are cold. Y'all are cold. Whoa, what was I gonna say? Thank you, Chop. Oh, James. That I didn't do. I'm taking. Which I swear to God is like natural ahiago. Swear to God. Not like all takes, but my takes. Uh, thank you, Chop. High five. That's pretty cozy, Tricky Ricky. I don't have a temperature gauge in my room. I have ticks. Not like the ones that go in your skin, though. What's wrong with me? I have spiritual experiences. So I have like the good Tourette's. I've never heard anyone say that. What do you mean? What do you, what do you mean, RJ, about my favorite tantra? Are there like different types? Like what? Ooh. Yeah, James, I think this is what it comes from. Thank you, Chop. Chop. Like, a woman being so sensitive to energy. I guess you don't have to be a woman, but uh, you, usually depicted in art more from women in my experience. Anyway, I want to make sure I'm not saying a bad word. I never really questioned what this word meant. I just know that I do it naturally. Yeah. It's not exclusively a bad term. Bad a term. H term. Dude. Whoa. Yeah, especially when they're destined to take it all. Say, okay. uh, oh, what? Feel or energy or something, something. Are there other YouTube girls? I only saw one other YouTube girl that did cam shows like not like this, but anything like this. It was interesting. She's cute. Or beautiful or whatever. I didn't mean like cute, like condescending. Uh, oh, what? um, um, I like energy. That's why I sit here with y'all all day because I like energy and spiritual expression. Moo. Hi, I'm a cam girl. That's my camera, and this is my girl. Ta-da! What do you mean, Tricky Ricky? That you run into my fans? What? In real life? Like, not that it matters, even on the internet is special, but it doesn't matter if it's not real life, but yes, I'm a hardcore Sagittarius that listed off like 10 facts about Sagittarius when you asked about Sagittarius. We had a birthday countdown last year. Oh, Tricky Ricky, that's cool. I'm cheesing. I'm silent. I didn't mean to belittle internet circles as not real life. Oh, James. Um. Uh. Um. Uh. uh. Why do horses gallop around and find other horses? I don't know. Hearing. Hearing. Why do I feel like I don't want to know. Okay. One time I dated a Sagittarius just because they were a Sagittarius. That was weird. I gave a Sagittarius what they wanted because I wanted Sagittarius to have what they wanted. Were you on blank? Yes. Okay. Ah, that was kind of sweet. Ah, I just like thought about relationships in a really cute context, and just like my bravery in the first place was cute. I don't roll around like that anymore. Darn. Those are the days. Not that particular day, but the other day. What do you think, Sagittarius? Oh, men. What the Sagittarius man is the man. Is that misogynistic? That thing, that thing. Okay. No. Some men want a long walk on the beach, and they want tantric eye gazing. Sorry. They want to like plant a garden. Oh yeah, not a garden all up in your. Oh. I'm not saying I might as well be calling myself a man because I'm not saying that women aren't like uh equally capable of being preoccupied with plowing people. But anyway, oh hi, Jess. My live stream glitched, and I was like, did I get in trouble for talking about plowing people? I was talking about helping them with their garden. But yes, yes, Ricky, I'm sure you need some help with your garden. Oh God. Plow Town. Thank you for giving me like really good lyrics if you like sexy red, which I do. Okay, friends. If not friend, why friend shaped? Um, friends. Nah, the schizophrenia got me pretty shut in. But okay, so there's pros and cons. Like, okay, I don't have friends, but I'm not exposed to anyone else's germs. Nobody can relapse and break my heart. Sad. Um, Thank you, Tricky Ricky, for being my friend. Please don't relapse. No, I'm joking. Don't lapse. And don't do what I wouldn't do, but I did it, so don't do what I did. Oh, lordy, Lord. Oh, pop music? Yeah, I technically probably like pop music, but I kind of like trap and electronic music, like EDM or trance and techno, and like big bass, like hella bass, all like bass-tastic. Why are you breathing like that? Mm. Yay! Yes, Tricky. I'm not a germaphobe, but like your friends will get you sick. Period. Your acquaintances will get you sick. The random ass people you sit next to on the bus will get you sick. That's how you get sick. So, am I a germaphobe or am I just trying not to like blow green snot? That's good to hear, Tricky. My favorite food, I like burritos. I like, you know what? I have gallbladder problems. So I'll be hella real. I eat a lot of chicken, rice, and vegetables because that is what will save my soul. I can't eat fried food, so I my body doesn't really respond well to pork or beef, even if I've relaxed towards spiritually eating it, or I've relaxed towards spiritually eating it. Well, I keep on saying it. I've relaxed towards eating it spiritually, or I used to. Oh, there's this weird Buddhist apathy that kicks in where everything's an illusion and there's no merit and there's like whatever. So you just like start eating animals because you're like, whatever. It's really terrible. Like, I used to care more. I used to, like, love more. And now I'm just like, oh, love is an illusion. Let's eat somebody's, like, the animals have parents and stuff. Like, let's eat them. uh, okay. But anyway, my body doesn't respond well to pork or beef or I I haven't really eaten enough lamb to see if there's a spiritual difference in beef or lamb, but I'm putting all the hooved creatures with the just like all the spiritual texts talk about the hooved creatures like they're all together, bro. Anyway, the thing that makes it all whatever, I'm just lay it on you, is the brains of the thing that you're eating. I feel like I can, like the whole spiritual whatever says, I can feel the higher brains in my belly and it feels scary. And that sounds crazy. It really does. It's weird that I like that. And so when I eat birds and seafood, there's less like there's lower brained anguish in my belly that tastes okay compared to the higher brained anguish of the meat of the beef and the pigs, the cow and the pigs. I can feel the anguish in their minds, in their flesh. And the birds and the sea critters have less capacity to feel that anguish, although they still do feel. Like, I'm not saying they don't, But it's wild that I am even saying this to you, in my opinion. But like, this is one of those things that I feel that I know for myself. What can I help with the knowledge that I think I have? Anyway, I truly feel that I cannot spiritually handle the anguish in the meat of the higher animals. But I'll take the sad birds. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. But anyway. Do, 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 do. I try to eat pork and beef in a large, like in the normal people amount, and it makes me ill. And I wish, like I've told this story before that when I was like a teenager or a kid, I heard people who say my system can't handle beef or pork, and I'd be like, you just don't like it, or you just are tripping on the spirituality or whatever, and I didn't take them seriously, but I eat my words. And this is just me being a kid. Like, I was never rude to people or confronted them. This was just the thoughts I had in my mind. Like, I think you're exaggerating. I didn't say it. But now I'm one of those people that I cannot eat, like, more than, I'd say, like, 3 ounces might be safe, but it would still maybe feel strange. I can eat 1 to 2 ounces and get away with it. Anyway, talking about beef. Beef, pork, beef, pork, beef, pork, beef, pork. Bro, Tricky Ricky, I know somebody that likes their pork pink. They try to feed me pink pork back when I ate pork. And like, yeah, no, it turns white. It's like a certain color. And they tried to be like, it's okay to eat pink pork now. The problems used to exist and now they don't anymore. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, I love me some medium rare steak. I mean, if I could handle it and it wouldn't make me sick because of the cows having thoughts. Anyway, back when I used to eat the sacred cow, I used to love like medium rare, and like honestly, even when it was really rare, I never put it back on the grill. So I probably liked it rare, but I didn't try to get it rare. I mean, I wanted medium rare, but I needed it like if you my face. My face my face towards a well done steak with no pink was like, what did you do? Anyway, what did you do? There's no pink in your steak. What did you do? Sorry. So, it's not like I'm against like rare meat, but I'm not trying to have undercooked pork. Like, no, it's not like steak, bro. Anyway, I like the B word, the BL word. But it needs to still be like hot. Like the edges need to be cooked, and the middle I can take, like however it goes, as long like I've never ordered a rare steak and I've never asked for a rare steak, but when I was given a rare steak, I was like not mad. So yeah, there's me. But yeah, you can see my enthusiasm for red meat. Like it's was really interesting. Like not being able to do it spiritually anymore. I used to be a double cheeseburger with bacon girl, and then I had a spiritual awakening, and I couldn't do it. And then my gallbladder is over, even if I wanted to. So my gallbladder and my spiritual body, I don't know, both of them are like, get lost with your beef forever. Cows. Dude, LOL. That's funny. Oh, hi, Falcar. Whoa, I messed up the lighting. Oh, I got the goal? Yay! What about dairy? I eat a lot of dairy. I chork back so much milk in my coffee. Thank you for helping me reach that goal. Yay, I like goals. Everyone likes goals in life. Thank you, Nicole, for the floating heart. Oh, thank you, Hawk Productions. Wow, we're getting tons of gifts. Did I miss a gift? No. Thank you. Oh, how late is it? I thought I was getting late earlier. How late did it get? Oh, I got later. Ooh. I like pork in my Chinese wontons from the restaurant. It's a little bloop of pork and it's delicious. Anyway. LOL GS up. Holy crap, Tricky Ricky. I hope you don't have nothing to do tomorrow. John, sorry I didn't answer this question. Am I in love with somebody? I'm like pretty polyamorous. Ugh. Am I in love with anybody that I should be in love with? That's a better question. I'm gonna say no, but I tried. That was the real answer after looking at the situation for a moment. No, I'm not in love with well, I'm somebody's Jesus Christ. That was an outburst. I'm not well, am I somebody's Jesus Christ? That's a big internet world out there. I don't know. I hold some flames for some people, but I'm not holding my breath. That was really poetic. Oh, I'm glad I'm not overly in love with some people. Ah, Chicky Wicky, hello. I'm in love with. No. I'm receptive to being in love with myself. Dude, I was watching Bar Rescue and they did the worst restaurant concept I have ever seen on that show. They made a taco with hot dogs in it. It was so awful. They made a taco with a hot dog in it. And then they made a taco with a hot dog and bacon in it. It was so bad. The best part, I didn't see what it said, but my roommate read at the end that the bar didn't use the concept. And I was like, oh my god, good, because it was the worst one. I might as well talk crap all the way. They made a concept that was 50 different kinds of tacos, and some of them had bacon, which isn't really. I could make it. I made a good bacon taco last week. It had bacon and potatoes. It was dank, but this one had bacon and hot dogs and a corn hard shell, and anyway, the sentence died. They had 50 different kinds of tacos, including hot dog and bacon. It sounded awful. And so I started like, I was like, I was talking to my roommate and I was like, can you name 50 good kinds of tacos? And we got up to like 25. But even those 25 would be so much different food and so their 50 tacos was like 50 tacos made out of like a little bit of the same crap and a bunch of reiter. I don't know. It was the worst idea ever. Yes, I'm talking about food. I'm talking about bar rescue. LOL. Oh, GS up. I don't know. Haven't eaten steak in like, oh Christ. I haven't eaten steak in like 9 years. I'll like, like I have a bite, but I mean, so I have eaten steak, but not like more than 3 ounces or enough to like think about the texture. I actually have spiritual experiences when I eat red meat. I could probably have spiritual experiences when I eat anything, but yeah. Da 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 da. Okay. I don't know. Wow, it's midnight. I have a whole ass cup of coffee I was gonna drink 2 hours ago, but now it's midnight. Should we drink coffee at midnight? That sounds like an intrusive thought or something. Should we drink coffee at midnight? Well, who are we with and what are we doing? Let's answer the context clues. Huh. Well, we're by ourselves in our bedroom. Therefore, we should not drink coffee at midnight. Nice. I've never cooked a steak. I'm a princess and I have my steaks cooked for me. I could do it though. I mean, I know how to sear meat and not to flip it a bunch of times like a freaking that'll screw up. I know that the sear is the most important part. That's what I know. Or like not overcooking it, but I mean, if you don't have the sear, you're screwed in a half. That's what I know. Like you've totally screwed the meat if you don't sear it. Oh my God. Yeah, Scott, but I think I want to do something tomorrow and not all night. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink coffee at midnight because I want to do something tomorrow, but I don't want to do something all night. Yeah, Tricky Vicky. RJ, I like blonde roast. Give it to me light and hard. I like light roast, blonde roast. Uh-huh. Hell yeah. Trader Joe's recently came out with an organic. It's not even oh, I forgot. This isn't even a light roast. It's a medium. Is it medium? It's a medium, but it hits like a light roast. Anyway, it's the morning blend. Yeah, like nuclear apocalypse blend. Like, please save my soul from my crippling fatigue blend. Garden related? What do you mean? Do I feel alone? I sit here talking to so many people. This is a weird type of, not weird, this is like technically something like a parasocial. I can't feel alone when I'm surrounded by y'all. I have to say that. No, I don't feel alone. There's the hundreds of people. Oh, bro, there's like thousands of different people that talk to me if I stream all day. And I know that, like, actually, no, I think I'm so autistic that I don't really require the real life thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I try to date really hard as much. I mean, oh, let me. That sentence is funny. I attempt to find romantic connections where I live, but I'm also not willing to just settle for whoever's willing to be with me. So, I sometimes really feel strange that I feel unfulfilled in a romantic context, but I don't feel lonely because of the vibrant relationships I have on the internet and because I do attempt to begin relationships pretty frequently. And by attempt to begin relationships, I mean I meet somebody online and attempt to get to know them to see if I trust them enough to meet them in real life. And that rarely, if ever, pans out. But I will say that other people like me are having the same types of disappointing experiences. I see it in content that's being created for like shorts and Instagram reels. I see people just like me having incredibly off-putting experiences while attempting to find romantic connections where they live. So I know that I'm not alone, and I know that people find really great romantic connections where they live. And some people even start families or farms without children or like businesses that don't bankrupt themselves. So anyway, I don't feel lonely. I feel hopeful. I feel like life is what you make it. You can make yourself feel very lonely, or you can make you can be vulnerable and give yourself to others and not feel lonely. Oh, what? uh, date night. What? That was my reaction to Pink's question. Pink asked Pink the question. Pink asked Pink a question and I lost it. No. I will not bleep you if you man. Oh man. One time one time there was a really cute blonde guy on a dating app and I didn't notice that he was a Republican because I just swiped yes because he was that hot. And when I noticed he was a Republican, it was like, wow, how hot are you, bro? Like, spoiler alert, it didn't work out. So if you're blonde and you're really hot, I might consider it. I'm sorry. Oh, Michelle, why are you up so late? You're in trouble now. I don't think blondes don't blink better. That's not what I'm. Oh. I don't think there's anything the blonde did that was better than. No, blondes made worse everything in my experience, but that doesn't change how I feel. None of my blondes did great things. I don't know why. Wait. Oh, I take it back. One of my blondes was brilliant beyond words, but I didn't really super date them. Like, not like conventionally. I mean, we were more friends than like in a relationship. But anyway, besides my one blonde, none of them did anything spectacular. Shots fired. I mean, there was. Wait. I misspoke. You said blondes do it better. Or like we're talking about that. I don't think any of my blondes did anything in the relationship better besides like have me over here telling me they're the best. Telling you. Telling me. I don't know, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. So people just like what they like, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously though. There was this. Oh my god. I realize that I'm rarely attracted to people on the internet. I really rarely am. And that's a weird feeling, or like, I don't know what to say. I was on Instagram the other day and I found somebody, or found somebody's Instagram page that I was literally like, they made me feel fluttery. And they were blonde as hell. And I'm just like, oh, fluttery, bro. Fluttery. Literally, like, weird. Like, what is, like, uh. So that's what I make other people feel? Okay. Damn. Okay. Fluttery. Fluttery. Like, you just gonna, like, look at my face and watch me talk. And definitely. Man, but I'm not even blonde. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Who? Oh, are you talking about the person? Whoops. That I felt fluttery towards on Instagram. I think they, I don't know. Sometimes people give off such an ultra hairless vibe that I don't even want to ask them what they think about my hair because they're just like so. Like, ah. All of it, Scott. I don't care. Like, trust me. I mean, thank you, Dan Hazard. I mean, like, the next person not being able to handle it and the last person not being able to handle it is not gonna deter me. Mhm. Shout out to the person that I said that I would shave for. Shout out to my very special ex who asked me so sweetly, hypothetically, if we were to get back together, would you be open to shaving? I said yes, but he was too chicken bleep to take me up on it. I don't think he really understands how many people that would like he would be like an enemy of so many people for that. Probably a champion of a bunch of dumbass trolls also, but huh. I got more than that, Scott. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the Saturday late night broadcast. Earlier, I sat down and I was like, bam. I did it at like a different angle though. Oh my god. I did, Colin. New house? What do you mean, Chicky Ricky? Are you buying me a property? So we can rave all night. Hi, Mike. Bro, I'm definitely Team Jacob. I went through a phase where I was spending every day I spent like an hour making AI werewolf pictures. I use the term pictures. I would use another word, but this is YouTube. I got so into werewolves, it was weird. Oh Lord. And then I stopped. Thank God, I guess. I don't know. I have like gigs of werewolf pictures. Gigs and gigs. Oh my God, I made the AI do so much weird stuff. Oh my God. Werewolves have tongues. Ah, I'm sorry. Why you made it so funny? Because of the werewolves. Okay. Whew. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. I mean, this is one of the weirdest. Uh, I mean, I was tempted to put this somewhere, but like, where do you put this? I don't know. No, not inspired by Twilight. Probably inspired by my ex-boyfriend, Twin Flame, like thinking that I wasn't a dog person. So I proved I was a dog person, like the weirdest dog person in the world. I'm joking. I just mean like I don't know. I really don't know how that got me into werewolves the way that it did. I don't know the correlation, but he accused me of not being a dog person, and it became, I don't know even where that, I don't know how he phrased that either. But I remember us having an argument and him breaking up with me one time and me saying, just say you broke up with me because I'm not a dog person. But I was being sarcastic. As I'm not a dog person. I just am a cat person, but I love animals. I love dogs. I mean, I love creatures. I love humans. Anyway. Am I shy around a new guy? You know what? Every one of my relationships is so different. There are dudes that I am so outspoken towards, and there are dudes that I am so reserved towards. And it's really interesting to see who they get. There's some guys that literally make me shy, and some dudes that I am really like dominant towards. A switch, obviously, but yeah. Oh my God, Michelle. I thought about it for a moment and I was like, as long as is what you want it to be. Like, I'm open as long as the chemistry is transcendental. Thank you, Alex. My favorite game is Pokemon Unite. I was talking about it earlier. I don't really recommend it. I tried to get Michelle to play it. Now they have it so your friend can't carry you anymore and you have to like learn how to play the game, and it's kind of BS because if you have a crappy team member, you're screwed. So you really like the luck of the draw, or you can get your own friends to make sure nobody sucks on your team. Anyway. No. Yeah, I used to play Fortnite. Honestly, I'm in debt and playing video games unless I'm making content with the video games. Uh, feels um like a step in the wrong direction. It takes a lot out of my body to sit on the exercise ball and hold the controller. I used to have a setup where I could lay in bed like a true invalid and play my video game, but I haven't set that back up for years. But yeah, in fact I have a garden, so there's 500 different kinds of seeds I could go plant. That's my video game, bro. This is my video game. Are you getting my goal on YouTube Live is the best video game ever. I play on the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite. I'm sorry to hear that, David. Yay to gardening. Oh, finale. That's funny. Ace. Oh. I actually bought an Elgato card thing that that what you so you can stream your Switch gameplay, but for some reason my laptop randomly did not work with this Elgato card. I tried my friend's laptop or my one of my ex's laptops and it worked for with their laptop and it just wouldn't work with my laptop. I don't know why. We can talk about that on Instagram, Mike. My Instagram's PinkMoonLust. Oh yeah, y'all should add me on Instagram so I can stream on Instagram. They don't want me to stream on Instagram because they don't like. I used to have 3,000 followers on Instagram, which still isn't a lot, but then I had the wrong log. I had the wrong numbers. Well, there was two accounts set up to with my phone number, and for some reason that messed up my ability to get my account back. I probably could have tried harder, but it's gone now. Anyway, at least they allowed me to get my username back. So I have the PinkMoonLust Instagram at least. But I used to have like a couple thousand followers. I miss my Instagram page because it had an evolution. There was I used Instagram Live to get out of a relationship kind of once. Or that sounds weird, but I was in a really unhealthy relationship, and I started just going on Instagram and talking about it, just knowing that I had to leave and like trying to get the balls to do it. And for like 2 or 3 weeks, I was going on Instagram and crying about needing to leave, trying to get the balls to do it. And then I left. And so my Instagram page used to have like a real testament to my life and be like a whole different slice of experience. Like I on my Instagram I used to have videos of me making sandwiches, like a cooking show. I used to make elaborate sandwiches on Instagram just because I was about to make an elaborate sandwich anyway. So why not do it on Instagram? Anyway, I missed my old Instagram page. Like, stuff happened there. It was real, but now it's gone. And now they won't even let me stream on Instagram unless I have 1,000 followers. And I can't believe I had a they took my PinkMoonLust Instagram away for a while, so I had an alternate, and so I would have. Oh, thank you, hey Spinelli. I appreciate that. I squealed. So the real reason I don't have 1,000 followers is because I got my PinkMoonLust Instagram back, and probably because I haven't promoted it. Ha ha ha. Anyway, hi. I could probably get it in 2 or 3 days if I really like put my mind to it. Anyway. Do, 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 do. Oh. I think I have my MySpace password, but I'm scared to try it. I'm scared they'll ask me for my email or something. We should try my MySpace password live. It has crazy pictures of me private. Oh, I shouldn't tell you that. They're not like whatever. They're not that crazy, but the thing that's crazy about them is that they're like 15 years old. They have pictures of me from 15 years ago on my MySpace, assuming it's like available, like not, I'm not like permanently locked out or something. Like I'm scared to go see if I have access to it. Scott, I just started making goals like 2 days ago, maybe even yesterday. I just started doing the goals. Thank you, Chris. I know what I'm gonna do with that makeup brush. But yeah, I've been getting my goals every time I make a goal. That's really nice. It's amazing. Oh my God, Mr. Doodles. It's a journey, right? I'm 36. It's a really kind of surreal talking about 20 years ago. Hi, John. I'm a full-time YouTuber. I'm a music producer and a YouTuber and a songwriter and an internet hostess. I'm hosting you right now in my chat room. I'm hella tired. Well, I'm not hella tired, but well, am I hella tired? Oh, I'm manic. Well, probably being tired. Manic in a good way, which maybe isn't the right word to use. No, but I am. I just think my version of mania is literally just enthusiasm for life instead of like. Yay, Michelle. Thank you. That's cool. I hope you get paid, Mr. Doodles. Are you just like the dungeon assistant? Volunteer? Sigh. Oh, thank you, Mr. Doodles. I definitely date I date men your age. uh, I try to, and then I fail. Yeah, Ace Finale. I'm doing okay. Um, I'm really just trying to get out of debt, and then I can buy food. The American dream, you know. Ah, thank you, John. I try. I have a good diet, and I try to do the right things. What I like to say is, I try to look the same or better every day. And if I do something to myself that makes myself look worse, I figure out why I look worse and I fix it for tomorrow. I don't mean to say like good, bad, worse, but I'm just talking about like if my complexion's not perfect or if I didn't get enough sleep, then we could try to perfect my complexion with washing my face more and using really good lotions. We can sleep more and yeah, yep, food and shelter. What that tax debt, of course, the plague of the cam girls. Huh. uh, mm, yeah, Mr. Doodles. What am I missing out on? Oh, I dropped out of school in sixth grade, technically. I did not complete sixth, seventh, eighth, or eighth grade. Well, derp. But I have been put in ninth, 10th, and 11th grade, even though I didn't complete sixth, seventh, or eighth. I had test scores and social circumstances that made the administrators or whoever was in charge keep moving me ahead. Also, I had learning disabilities that were totally unacknowledged. Uh, Thank you, Chop. And my unrecognized learning disabilities were really what prevented me from pursuing higher education. You may notice I have a very established vocabulary. I'm one of those people who are gifted in a language arts sense and totally screwed with numbers. I had no chance in high school because I'm numerically dyslexic, aka dyscalculic. And back in the 1990s, dyscalculia wasn't as prevalent as it is today. Like now, so many kids are I can't even say dyscalc. Trying to say dyscalculia makes me feel like I have worse learning disabilities than I do. It makes me feel less fancy with my language arts in the first place. So I just call it numerically dyslexic. But anyway, so I took 0% Fs in junior high school in algebra, and they still put me in high school. Oh, one of my best friends died. So it's not funny, but uh, one of the things that happened because one of my friends died, one of my school friends, like my peers, one of the other students at the school died, and they blamed all of my academic failings on my friend's death. but I was already failing before my friend died. So that logic doesn't really play out. But they literally just sent me to high school, like, you'll sort yourself out. Even though I failed math for 2 years straight and had, like, no hope with the math, they're like, here, go to high school, you'll be all right, maybe. So I went to high school and my family life totally deteriorated, and that resulted in me going to, like, okay, let me count them. And lots of people do this, it's not necessarily a big deal, but all while horrifically failing and having an unrecognized learning disability. I went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 different high schools in like 2 or 3 years. And I got put into ninth grade the first time, like normal. Then I got put into 10th grade. Wait, no, wait. No. What even happened? Bro, it was a blur. But in any event, what I'm trying to convey is they put me into different grades. Even though I never passed 7th, 8th, or ninth grade, I somehow ended up in 10th grade. I somehow ended up in 11th grade. And there was a time where I went from 11th grade to back to ninth grade. That was the best. I was in 11th grade, actually on the honor roll. I was taking journalism and child development. And I was actually in a math class that I was able to pass. That was magical. And I went from being in honors in 11th grade to back in ninth grade. And what was even more surreal was somehow I got put into a semester of ninth grade that I remembered. I remembered every single thing that I was taught during that semester. It was just so... Oh, the funniest part about that situation was that I was... Not funny, but it was surreal. I was 5'9" tall, which is 172 centimeters. And I was like 200 and... I was like I don't think I had lost any weight. I was like 300 pounds, if not like 275. And so I was 5'9", 275, and I got put into ninth grade with very small children. I felt so weird. Also, that's not just me being big, because duh, you're big, get used to it. If you didn't like being big, why'd you get so big? Okay. It wasn't just that. Nobody in the classroom spoke English. Or like maybe there was 3 people out of 30 that spoke English. So all of a sudden I'm the biggest. Also, obviously I'm like it was weird. I could kind of pass for Hispanic. A lot of people didn't even notice I was white, which wouldn't really make a difference, but except I don't speak Spanish. Derp. So I was like giant and I couldn't speak anybody's language. It was very there was no chance for me to be okay in that situation, really. I went from 11th grade into honor roll in journalism to ninth grade. Nobody speaks English. I was 3 times the size of some of these children. Some of these children were like 80 pounds, and I'm over here 300 pounds. It felt so weird. Oh, I just remember feeling so out of place. Shout out to my technical friends when I went to that high school. Like, there was this girl who did not speak English, and she like made me sit with her group just because I was wearing a Marilyn Manson shirt. So I got like put with like the goths and the rockers or whatever just because what I was wearing. But I'm like sitting there listening to people talk in Spanish, like so lost. So, yes, I should have just learned Spanish and rocked it and lived happily ever after. It was a me problem. But, uh, I remember just sitting there watching them talk and like just like oh, I was very suffice to say, I did not want to be alive. That's not I the high school was literally the tip of the iceberg of the reasons. But anyway, that was terrible. That high school was awful. Oh, it didn't feel like the United States of America because nobody spoke English. It felt so surreal, and I'm not trying to be like racist or like xenophobic or like, but I'm like, it just didn't seem real. It just didn't seem real. It was like, where am I? Why don't I speak the language? And yes, my fault, my fault, my fault. But still, like, it was so bewildering, so bewildering. And I was just a kid. Like, that didn't feel fair. Like, like, how do you, and once again, I'm not trying to be derogatory towards my peers, but how do you teach a class? I was in like earth science. How do you teach earth science in English when 90% of the class doesn't even speak English? It was bananas. It was, what are we doing? Like, wait, you missed a step. Like, I'm sitting here and they're teaching earth science and nobody can progress because they don't speak English. Like, how are we going to do this? This is futile. Anyway, I don't know what that means. That wasn't in my district. FHL. I couldn't go to a school that spoke English because it wasn't in my district. Which is what I'm saying, like, actually, you know what? As I think about this, I think some rules may have been bent so I could go to a better school, and that was the better school. Derp. Oh no. Calm down. We're still talking about my attempted high school education. You know, the official reason I dropped out of high school on paper in my mind and in my in my soul was that I became a Christian and my peers would discuss ungodly filth in the classroom. And I had this revelation as I'm sitting here listening to my peers talk about things that are illegal to talk about in a classroom. But here we are, oh, bro. Anyway, I had this revelation that if Jesus, the whole, I was a Christian, right? If, right? I had a revelation. I was sitting there in the classroom and I realized that if Jesus came right there, that Jesus would take, or whatever. If the rapture were to happen at that moment, that I would go down with the sinners in the public school classroom. I realized that because I wasn't standing up against the sinners and I was just sitting there listening to the sin, that I was like, I was with them. My eyes are so real. Like, I'm so real. I'm so real. I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I'm going to go to hell with all of them. And bless my heart, I legit dropped out of high school for my bleeping faith. Technically. Bless my heart. Scott, I'm a Buddhist, so yeah, that's super the past. Super mega in the rearview mirror. But yeah. No, Kemp, I quit drinking the coffee. I'm manic because I had a good day. I went to a family event and I'm manic actually. The good mania. Anyway, I was gonna drink my coffee like 2 or 3 hours ago. It's sitting right over there. I need to put it in the fridge. This is my face when I remember that I went to the store for milk for my coffee and I forgot the milk for my coffee. I was pretty devastated. Damn! I legit went to the grocery store to get milk for my coffee tomorrow morning. But the good part about this is I legit oh, damn! Damn! God is good. There is like hell. Okay. I have literally like 20 ounces in here. I didn't realize that. Okay, this is tomorrow morning's coffee. And thankfully my roommate it has work off tomorrow, so it wasn't like really tragic. Like, bro, I probably would have DoorDash milk tomorrow or taken a damn walk or something. I need milk with my coffee. It's literally sinful. Oh, I'm drinking it. I'm holding it like I'm gonna drink it. Put it down. Oh, you want to know what I think is a sin? The dairy industry. Anyway. Yes, hella goals. Hella goals. Yay, goals. Oh. Oh, whoops. Stranger things have happened besides cam girls dating people. Not to encourage y'all, but LOL. I'm so. I tried to sarcastically say I'm lonely. I'm not lonely. I'm like happy to be with myself more than lonely. Yay! Yay! I'm from where we have to melt your popsicle to pay the goal of rent or your taxes. Anyway, okay. It's officially probably hella late. Oh my god, we just sat here and yapped for an eternity. Okay. It's freaking Tricky Ricky, isn't it? Oh, I almost dropped the F bomb. Is it not 4 a.m.? No, I don't, Mr. Doodles. Did Tricky Ricky fall asleep? Is he caught? I think maybe. Oh my gosh. Well, my hair's dry. That's good. Thank you. Oh, that's stupid. Sorry. I mean, I don't even remember how it goes. Isn't it like super repetitive? Sorry if you're the guy and I'm just insulted your art. Oh my god. I I'm gonna go. Oh shit. I cursed. It's so late that I'm cursing about how late it is. So ew. I can't eat fried food, RJ. So I'm over here with some like Trader Joe's chicken breasts. Bro. Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. This is like the latest I've done a broadcast in months. It's a vibe though. I swear to God, if y'all give me enough money to get my own apartment, I don't even want to know how long I'd stay up. Like, what are we doing? I have my own house. We could have a party all night, as loud as we want. That's what I'm talking about. Backwoods, baby. Anyway, my back is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna call it. That's what you call it? Who's Chad? Ow! Oh yeah, okay. I'm done. I sat on my butt a lot today. Okay, I think I'm gonna give myself a massage. That sounds good. And like a good before bed activity. Um I had fun. Thank you for joining me. It's bedtime. I'm not even tired. I'm manic. Oh my god. Ah. OMG. I thank you for joining me. I had a really good time. Um, uh, no, I don't feel that comfortable. I feel mentally comfortable. Oh, did you miss the stream? I'm sorry, Delirium. I'm about to. It's 1 a.m. for me, so. 24 hour. Let's put a 500 price on it. You're gonna make me wear clothes to bed. Good night. Thank you for joining me. I would probably stay, but my back is starting to hurt, so why push your body past where it wants to go? Okay. Thank you. Bye. Yes.